Democrats have, just a couple hours ago, filed a petition to force the Keep Americans Safe Act, H.R. 625, magazine ban, to try to force it to the floor for a vote. Now, I want to tell you real quick, there's a reason I'm telling you this is happening. And it's not because I think it's going to pass. And I'll give you the quick summary of it. The bill would establish new criminal offenses for the import, sale, manufacture, transfer, or possession of large capacity ammunition feeding devices. And the bill does not prohibit certain conduct with respect to large capacity ammunition feeding devices, including the following: importation, sale, manufacture, transfer, or possession related to certain law enforcement officials or authorized tests or experiments. So the government can still get theirs, but you can't. Violation of the Second Amendment. The importation, sale, transfer, or possession related to securing nuclear materials, and the possession by a retired law enforcement officer, so all the cops could keep theirs, but you can't. The bill permits continued possession of, but prohibits sale or transfer of, a grandfathered large capacity ammunition feeding device. Newly manufactured large capacity ammunition feeding devices must display serial number, identification, and the date of manufacture. Additionally, the bill allows a state or local government to use Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant Program funds to compensate individuals who surrender a large capacity ammunition feeding device under a buyback program. And like I said, there was a petition filed a couple hours ago to force that to the floor for a vote. Now, do I think it has a chance in passing? No, not in the Republican-controlled House, nor do I think the Speaker even gets it to the floor, unless, for some reason, this petition gets backed by a whole bunch of Republicans. I don't think it's going to happen. But the reason I'm bringing this to you is to show you actions they're taking to signal to their voting base. This is the ultra-left, ultra-communistic Democrats, and some Republicans too. They're signaling their base. Look, this is what we tried to do it. We tried to pass a magazine ban, but those darn MAGA Republicans. And in the tweets that a couple House members, congressmen and women put out, they tagged like Brady and Giffords and all the ilk of the gun controllers. Give them the money to do all this stuff. But the reason I'm bringing this to you is because when they try to get these bills to the floor and they know it doesn't stand a chance, something kind of happens. And it's my hope that something doesn't happen. But we've seen time and time again, you can almost predict it, that something happens when Democrats are trying to take certain items away from law-abiding Americans. I say it over and over again, we don't get our rights from government. They can't just take your right away. They think they can, but they can't, and they're losing left and right. And I'm not telling you to break the law. What I'm telling you is that laws that violate the Constitution are repugnant. So some people will have to make decisions when it comes down to it. But when you have, there was a Ring camera video floating all over. 3 kids breaking into a car and one guy standing at the door in what looked like to stop the owner from coming out to confront them, had a Glock with a drum mag. The same drum mag that people in that state can't have. It's limited to 10 rounds. But the gangbangers, who the lawmakers don't want to do anything to, they don't want to be serious on crime at all, they run around with that stuff. Criminals don't follow the laws. Only law-abiding folks who try to do the right thing do. Sometimes you need to make decisions. When it comes to saving the life of you, your wife, your mom, your neighbor, your child, decisions need to be made, guys and gals. And I'm hoping that nothing happens. I want to say that again. I'm hoping that nothing happens. But would it surprise me? No. Why? Because they want a magazine ban. And if you have more than 11 rounds, you turn into John Wick. So just wanted to put that out there. Wanted you to stay in the loop. This is what's going on. If there's any more movement on any other type of bills they're going to try to force through, at least to get to the floor for a vote, I will let you know if you want to stay in the loop. Like the video and subscribe to the channel down below. It takes you 2 seconds to do that. Turn the bell notification on to all notifications if you want to stay notified of when I put out new content or go live. And share the video with people who you think should see this video. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.